Welcome back to 8 mistakes career-driven men make that keep them tired, overweight, and unfit. Here we're going to go over mistake number 7, an inconsistent routine. As a successful professional, you know how important consistency in your action is to having you have a successful business or to play a huge part in your company. You've been consistent throughout your career, and that's what allowed you to get to where you are right now as it pertains to your professional life. I bet it even bothers you when your contemporaries or people working with you aren't consistent. Yet when it comes to your health, how consistent have you been? When you're inconsistent with your workout routine or you're inconsistent with your nutrition and hydration, this is going to lead to having mixed results and oftentimes negative results when it comes to your progress. So what do we do instead? We focus on being consistent and creating a consistent routine around your training and your nutrition. So what does this look like? Number 1, make a schedule. In the same way you schedule the important task in your work, start to schedule the important task as it pertains to your health, fitness, and well-being. Put your workouts in your schedule. Put your meal prep times in your schedule. Put your breathing breaks in your schedule. Put your hydration reminders in your schedule. Put your sleep time in your schedule. By putting all of these things in your schedule, you no longer just have to think about it. You can always just look right back at your calendar and see what is going to get done before you actually even need to get it done. The second thing that's going to help you have a consistent routine is to stay flexible. Understand, in life, things happen. Just like in business, things happen. But what allows you to overcome these adverse things? It's by being flexible. So for example, you might run into a situation where there's an emergency, you have to stay at home, you have to stay at work for an extra hour. And maybe that's the same day as your workout. So what do? You have a couple of choices. You can decide, hey, I'm going to just get a long walk in after dinner. Or maybe you're going to decide to wake up the next morning and do a home workout, right? A second thing that you can think of when it comes to being flexible is by having backup plans ready to go just in case. I just gave an example on the training side, but even on the food side, you might pack a great lunch and bring it to work, but then now there's a surprise lunch meeting that comes up or you need to take someone to lunch. Having a flexible backup plan where you say, hey, I'm just going to get the protein and get a bunch of protein on top of the salad option that they have there, I'm going to do that. Or maybe your backup plan is, hey, I'm going to be in control of where we go so that I know there's going to be an option that I can eat. When you have these flexible plans, it allows you to stay consistent when inevitably challenges come up. The bonus tip that I want to provide for you is to do these activities in the morning before work or your family needs you. Wake up a little bit earlier and get your 30-minute workout in. Wake up a little bit earlier and cook your food. These are options that can help you stay consistent because you are well prepared. One of my former clients, Tom, who is a VP of sales, used to struggle with fitting his healthy habits into his schedule. What we ended up doing was custom making together his schedule so that it fit his life, but also so that it was very accessible to what he needed to do and to all the demands of his life. He decided to have his workout days be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. He decided to have his meal prep days be Sunday and Wednesday. Because he had these things set up, he no longer had to think about it. All he had to do was show up and perform. And he's a performer. So what did he do? He showed up for himself, made these things happen. After 3 months of doing this, Tom finally fit back into his custom made suit. And if you're like Tom, you love wearing the custom made suit that you have. And there's very few things more frustrating than having a bunch of great clothes that you can no longer fit in because you're too big for them. But this is an example of how you get back into those clothes, or how you get back to the body that you want, or how you get back to having the energy to succeed in and outside the workplace. Creating a consistent routine is key. Putting these things into your schedule are crucial, and being able to maintain a level of flexibility allows you to make sure you never make the same mistake twice in a row. Great job being here for this one. I can't wait, and I can't believe we're already getting ready to go over the final mistake. And to be honest with you, if you can be great at mistake number 8 and overcome that, it puts everything that we just went over together and sets you up for success, potentially for the rest of your life. I'll see you there.